We are at the end of the Circling the Wagons conference that was held this weekend in Washington, D.C., and I'm interviewing Tina Richerson, who came all the way from New York City to be with us. Tina, what are your impressions of the conference that we just finished?
I think it was a very successful conference in that people have left feeling a lot more hope and a lot more love. And I think there was a lot of healing that has happened here in this conference through being able to talk and share their story and learn more about what other people are doing and to gain inspiration. Like the keynote speakers were fantastic, you know, having Mitch Main here and Carolyn Pearson. They spoke incredibly and they touched everyone's hearts, and it was a wonderful conference, and the people just really opened their hearts and were able to share the things that were heavy on their soul. And I think everybody left feeling much more edified and hopeful. It was a very positive conference for many, many people.
Would you like to say something about the Mormon lesbian workshop that you had yesterday?
It was attended with pretty much all the women that were here that were lesbians, and including one gay man who was great. It went really well. I felt very good to share. I felt honored to share my story and to lend any kind of help that I could. But it was also great to hear where the other sisters are at in their journey, and to be a support to each other, and to realize that there's no one right answer, but that we got to stick together and do it together and lean on each other, and to realize that we're not alone. It was a really nice meeting.
Tina, you recently were involved with relaunching of the New York chapter of Affirmation, and now you are the co-chair of that chapter. Would you like to say something about that?
Yeah, I'm really excited to work with Emmanuel as the other co-chair on this, and I'm excited because I've been looking for a chapter, an Affirmation chapter near me. When I first, came back to church, I decided I had to be involved in Affirmation if I was going to come back to church. And I'm very thrilled that we had, on our first meeting, we had like 15 people show up. I don't know how they all heard of it or how it all went. Emmanuel did a lot of work, but I'm excited to have this group of people to associate with and to share with and to just to have fun with, and not only recognize the pain that comes with being coming out and working through the struggle of being a homosexual Mormon, but also just celebrating the fact that we're all together and that there's a lot of life to share with beauty, or there's a lot of beautiful things in life to share with, and I'm excited to potentially work with the DC chapter and have an event with them, and just to continue the work of love in any circle and in any sphere, and just I'm very excited for the Affirmation chapter.
I understand that you recently had an opportunity to help educate people in your ward about the LGBT Mormon experience. Would you like to share how that came about and what happened during that?
Yeah. The